in league for the next round of the Wednesday Championship. We're in Japan for this one at the Autopolis International Racing Course. Again, 2 races for you guys. And looking at the grid, it's a bit sparse this week. I think a few of the guys are down with a bit of the old 2 bob bits, I think. And so, yeah, we're quite a few cars missing for this round. Unfortunately, never mind, it could still be good racing, so let's not hang about. Pole position goes to Panos. Osman takes a good second there with Kevin in 3rd. Midas in 4th. Excuse me. Manos in 5th. Graham Ali is 6th place. Silly Shot is 7th. Dragon, I think that's how you pronounce it. Something like, yeah. Slowpoke in 9th. Brownie 10th and Castian in 11th. So just got a couple of guys missing. Not as sparse as I thought it was. Anyway, this race, round 1, sorry, race 1, round 4 or whatever it is now, we're going to set off with the pole position guide, because for those that don't know this course, I just want you guys to see what this first corner looks like to the racers. It's a bit of a nasty one. You can't really see it until you're up, and there it goes. You're up on that first corner really quick. You don't really see it to the last, to the very last second. So yeah, and that's probably the worst corner actually on the on this track. So we'll see how they get on. I think I've lost it a few times myself on that first corner over the years. Ooh, big twitch there from Osman because he wants to get that power down nice and early, and Kevin goes up the inside of him from the off. A bit of a, looks like his car was doing a bit of a jig there. Got a bit of a lag going off, I think, in Kevin's car, but he got past Osman pretty quick actually. Give him a little cheeky wink as he went past, and yeah, so I'm sure we'll want to be repaying that compliment a bit further down into the race. Midas there in 4th place, so not too far behind him. We have got, who we got? Manos. Still getting used to some of these guys' names. Graham, who had a good round, didn't he, last week? I think, was it in race 2? He had a cracking race. Did he finish 2nd or something like that? So yeah, he had a good race last week, did Graham. Currently sitting in 5th position. Not too far behind him is Silly Shot. Quite a long track, this one actually. I'm not quite sure what the how long the actual track is, but if you look at the track map in the top right hand corner, it looks like a bit like a dinosaur, doesn't it, with shall we say, something hanging out of it. We'll leave it at that. So, Silly Shot, Dragon, yeah, I'm sure it's Dragon, followed by Slowpoke in 8th place. So we've got Brownie in 9th, Midas in 10th, or Castian in 11th. Had problems, didn't I, last week with his name. So back up your race leader. I'm sure Panos is doing his level best to pull a little bit of a gap out between himself and Kevin, but Kevin's sticking with him at the moment, and there's the gap, nothing whatsoever, so no respite for Panos just at the moment. Osman's not too far behind him, doing a grand job there in 3rd. Lap 2 of 10. And I just had a quick nod, guys, on the second race here at Autopolis. I think we might have a bit of rain during the race, so that could mix things up a little bit. So looking forward to the second race also, but we will worry about that one a little bit later on. And meanwhile, a race 1. So we've got a couple of the Greek lads leading this race. Graham into 5th. It is probably the closest battle at the moment. Not seen Slowpoke yet, have we? So let's have a look at Slowpoke. Sorry, mate. Slowpoke. I'm not even drunk yet. taking on Dragon. Great little battle, wasn't this? Nice and close. Right up his smelly end. Just a wee touch there from a Slowpoke's car. Nothing big. Might have lost him just a wee bit of time as he traces down Dragon. Still staying with him, isn't he? I'm not sure Midas just sat behind Slowpoke will be loving this, because while these two battle give the opportunity for Midas to get a little bit closer to these two. Lap 3 of 10, Kevin, fastest guy on the track, 1:34.366. Currently sitting in second position. And as you see there, guys, Midas has definitely caught up to Slowpoke. So we've got a good 3-car battle going off here towards the back end of the... Looked like he went off there, didn't he, in that camera shot, but he certainly did not. Brownie in 10th place, pretty much on his own at the moment is Brownie, and unfortunately Castian, I'm not sure what's happened to him. Obviously we've missed something somewhere in there. Oh, his car... Oh, looks like that car is really struggling, doesn't it, round here, but let's see if he can catch up. 1:39 and 1:38 from Castian. Yes, unfortunately Castian is just losing a few seconds or so. Just at the moment, he's got a clear track ahead of him, so hopefully he can catch back of the pack back up. Meanwhile, Panos is still in the lead. Kevin's still giving it to him at the moment. We're on lap 4 of 10. Nice weather today. Well, it is on the race one anyway. Nice and bright and sunny and sticky. Currently about 35 degrees at the moment, so it's a nice sweaty one. Osman, nothing to worry about for him at the moment. He's got a nice little gap between himself and Manos. Then Graham Alley, that's it, yeah. Followed by Silly Shot, just tucked in behind him. So actually Silly Shot has made a little bit of ground upon Graham, so let's see how this one pans out. Pretty similar racing lines through that corner from these two guys, who I'm sure will know each other very well. And we've got Midas, Dragon and Slowpoke are still at it. Brownie and Castian. Right, let's go back up your leader on lap 5. Way up. Ooh, we just sort of saw that, didn't we? Let's go just back just a little bit, because we sort of saw the tail end of that pass. Nice tight corner through there from Kevin. Definitely a different line from Panos, and a good pass there from Kevin, and he takes the lead here on lap 5. Well, now Osman, he wants to join the party, doesn't he? He's had a good sniff. He wants to see if he can put himself back up into second position, even though his car's jumping out around like a blooming hog on heat at the moment. It just sends you a bit dizzy, but I think, shall we go on board with that? We'll go on board with Osman. That looks better, doesn't it? His onboard camera looks a bit better than his outside camera. I thought he was actually a bit closer to Panos than down that straight. Obviously not. So we'll come back to that one shortly. Manos still in 4th place, Graham still after him in 5th, then we've got Midas, Silly shot. Oh, slow poke. Is he going to go? Ooh, just tucks it up there, up round the inside. Yeah, he's got it, hasn't he? So slow poke 8th, and Dragon 9th. Then we've got Brower. Brownie's cut up a little bit. Actually, he's made some ground up as Brownie. Might have a little toast to Brownie there, making that ground up. I think that's worth a little sipple. Let's be 1 second. Well, Oh, I'm sure they're making these drinks stronger. It's all good. Oh, Brownie's really giving it to Driggin at the moment, isn't he? Driggin's holding his own. Castian now off. Yeah. Well, it's not happening, is it, for Castian, unfortunately, on this race, but I'm sure he'll be back for race 2, and could be a whole different story in race 2. Not quite sure why he is so far back. He might have had an off or some sort of a mechanical issue. It's still looking good for Kevin at the moment in P1. So the top 3 are pretty much similar, spread out to what the a bit of a twitch there from Panos to what they were. Same lap time in it, 1:34.366 from your race leader. These three guys pretty much similar. So that could be a battle towards the end. Let's have a look at a silly shot in 7th and at Slowpoke in 8th place. So Slowpoke will have to get the booty down if he wants to catch up to excuse me, silly shot. Little battle behind actually. Here we go. Let's go on board actually with Dragon for a few corners. See if he can pull Brown in a little bit. Really giving his tyres a good workout, isn't he? You're not surprised there. His front left is not looking too healthy at the moment. So actually we'll go with Brownie's car in a second just to see what his tyre wear's like. But he's really hammering them tyres into. He's definitely not looking after them. He's thinking, sod that for looking after the tyres. Yeah, Brownie's tyres actually are looking quite a lot better to what Dragon's tyres are, and that's probably why Brownie's pulling away from him at the moment. Castian tyres not looking too bad either. Here's a great little battle. 3-car battle. 4th, 5th and 6th. Manos, Graham and Midas. Not been a bad race really. There's quite a few but that's what I've just no I've just worked out that one of the races that is missing is Hodgie. Unfortunately, I'm not quite sure where he is this week, but hopefully we'll see him back next week. Can't think of the other one that's missing, but Midas down the inside. Has he got him? He has got him, hasn't he? Graham won't be too happy about that, but it was a good pass. But Graham's back. He's back on the fight back, isn't he? Let's go on board with Graham. Can he get him down the inside before they get... Oh no, he goes a bit defensive there, does a Midas. It's probably not the best corner to make a pass on, given you can't see the damn apex until you just about sat on it. Hey, he was nearly inside his car there, wasn't he? He was that close. But it's still good, it's still nice and clean. We don't see any dirty racing from these guys. I've not seen any yet anyway. Silly shot in 7th. Slowpoke still hanging on to the 8th position, but it's not given for him just yet because he's still got Brownlee chasing him down, and Dragon in 9th and Dragon in 10th and Casting in 11th. I could never count to save my life. But this battle continues 4th, 5th and 6th. It won't be long actually before we'll have to go back with your leaders, because we cannot miss him going over the finish line. But as it stands at the moment, this is where the battle is. Graham doing everything he can to pinch the 5th position back off Midas. Or Midas. Right, we're on the last lap. Let's just see where Kevin is. Looking good for Kevin. Kevin, oh Jesus Christ. I can't talk for looking good for Kevin at the moment, isn't it? Hey, who gives a fruitcake really? I mean, it's all good fun. Panos and then Osman, I think that's definitely how these 3 guys are going to finish this race, but you never know. Let's have a quick flick through. So still Manners from Midas from Graham. Then we got Silly Shot 7th and 8th. I think them guys are going to finish the same, and so are them. So as it stands at the moment, I can see everybody finishing in the positions they are in. I can't see anybody. Then again, someone's going to prove me wrong, aren't they? So just have a quick flick down. This is where positions might change. Stick with these a wee bit longer. Oh, Graham, curry sauce and baked beans, mate. You're really giving it to him, aren't you? We've got to go back up with your leader, though. And you've got to give it to Kevin if he can pull this one off, and he certainly does. We're going to get the flash of the lights. No, we don't. But Kevin wins the race from Panis in 2nd and Osman in 3rd. So well done to Kevin there, taking the win in the first race from Autopolis here in Japan. So it's Midas in 4th place, followed by Manos, followed by Graham Ali in 6th place. Silly Shot brings it home in 7th. I wish these guys won't cross the line so damn close. Slowpoke in 8th, Brownlee in 9th. Drigan's going to bring it home in 10th place. Here he comes. There's 10th for that guy. And Castian's going to bring it home in 11th. So yeah, pretty good guys. That was quite an enjoyable race actually. Very enjoyable, yes. Really looking forward to the second race here at Autopolis, which will yes, we'll be back very shortly for the second race. We are not leaving until Castian finishes the race, and there he goes. See you shortly, guys, for the second race.